Welcome back, everyone. As you guys know, we're getting a range of new phones coming out, and a lot of them budget phones, and you might be in a situation where you want to go and sell your current phone. So I want to tell you some of my favorite places that I used to sell my phones at. Now, I don't sell these phones anymore. I don't sell any of them. I tend to keep all of them. If not, maybe I'll return one if it doesn't work or something. But back in the day when I was selling phones, these were some of the main sites that I would go and sell them for. And there's a ton of different ways you can sell them. I mean, there's tons and tons of different ways. But there's two ways I broke it down. So the ways offline and the ways online. So if you're going to sell your phones offline, that means if you're going to sell it to an actual person versus selling them online where you have to ship it off and go from there. Now, obviously, if you ship it online, that technically is safer than if you go and meet with somebody. So that's why I would probably recommend going that way. But the weird thing is that when you meet them in person, you sell it, you tend to make more money that way because you don't have to deal with shipping fees and PayPal fees and eBay fees and all that stuff. So the number one way that I would recommend people to actually go and sell their phone is probably Facebook Marketplace, because that is kind of a mixture of both. That's kind of a mixture of online and you're kind of having a verifiable person there, and also offline. So you don't send any money to Facebook. Facebook doesn't take a cut of the sale. So if you're selling like an iPhone 7 or something, you can go and post that on Facebook Marketplace, and when people contact you, they can contact you straight from Facebook, which is a really, really awesome thing. So you feel kind of a little bit of reassurance. You can kind of see the person you're dealing with and everything like that, which is really awesome. Versus on Craigslist, it's usually just, email or phone number, and you don't get to see that person. You can obviously reverse search that phone number, but still with Facebook Marketplace, that's kind of a mixture of both, which is something that I really like. So if you're going to sell your phone, that is the best way I think you can sell it offline. You tend to make more money that way, and also it's a little bit easier and a little bit safer in the long run. Craigslist would probably be my second choice, but again, that way I've heard a lot of stories on that and everything, and I don't think I've ever sold anything on Craigslist, but that's also a really good second option. So if you're in the market, you can always go that way, but Facebook Marketplace would probably be my first way to go. Now, those are the two main ways that I would see and recommend doing it offline. Those are the most popular ways, so you're going to find a lot of sellers and buyers that way. Now, there's two ways that I've seen online that a lot of people have made, a bunch of money on basically and build businesses off of. The first one obviously being eBay. Now, when I used to sell my phones, this was the website I used, and I'm sure all of you guys know what eBay is. It's the online selling. You can sell whatever you want to on that website. And there's a lot of pros and there's a lot of cons on this website. And the problem, probably the number one thing that I had a problem with when I was, selling phones on eBay is probably the cost, of just maintaining and selling your phones. Like if I sold $100 phone, I would probably be automatically down to like $70 before I even go and ship it off, with PayPal fees and eBay fees combined. So that $100 phone becomes at least like $80 or $75 phone right out the gate. Then I have to ship it off, which is usually like another like $8. So that's like, I'm already down to like 60. So you kind of have to see your costs. If you're selling a phone that's like $50, you're really not going to make too much money off it. However, if you're selling a phone that costs like $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, then yeah, you're going to obviously make a way more money because you have a lot more margin of error. So I'll definitely tell you at the end of the day, eBay is probably the best, safest option out of all these, but also at the end of the day, it does take a pretty big cut with eBay fees and all that. However, a second online website, which I don't really sell on to, but I actually have a connection with them. They're not sponsoring me or anything, but Swappa is also another pretty decent website. And they're pretty much just dedicated on technology. Before they used to only be phones, then they tablets, and then did gaming console, all those different things. Where eBay is just a broad, you can sell clothes, you can sell a bunch of different things. Swappa is dedicated straight on phones. And why I say I have a personal connection with them is on some of their phones, if you actually click on them, they have a little video, and on a couple of their phones, they actually have my videos playing on those phones, which is really cool. And they actually contacted me about that, which is really awesome. So they haven't updated them. I think they have like 2018 videos on there. They need to update them. But Swappa is also a very, very good website. I think sometimes it's better than eBay. They only take like, I think $10 if it's between like 100 to 200 or something like that. I don't really know how it is. So it's not really percentage. It's just hard costs. And then, obviously PayPal fees, PayPal's going to take a cut of theirs. But at the end of the day, I think Swappa is pretty good too. But I think out of both of those, I think eBay auction will probably get you the most money, but Swappa might get you the most, end cut after all the fees and everything. So I'll let you guys kind of play around with those. But those are the four main ways that I would recommend people to go and actually sell their phone to. Obviously, like I said, the offline methods, they tend to make more money than the online ones, but the online ones tend to be safer in the long run. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really discount. So it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. All of those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate if you guys would check it out. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.